Well, I thought maybe we would have had some comedy gold there, but no.
Oh yeah, it's really exciting shit.
Yeah.
And I'm doing
You're doing it.
How do you do? We're about to unfold the story of Frankenstein meets the Wolfman.
Who could have done this terrible thing?
Could it be the monster again? Frankenstein's monster?
No, the monster was burned to death with Dr. Frankenstein. He wasn't killed by the monster. An animal bit her to death. I saw the wound on her throat.
What animals are around here that can kill people?
Well, we warned you.
You've been warned. Welcome back to Frankenstein Minute, the podcast that dissects the Universal Frankenstein film series minute by minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Bill Evenson.
I'm Thom Lang, and you join us for the non-stop action of minute 35
Yes.
of 1943's Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman.
Not since Basil Rathbone pulled on a chain for 60 seconds straight.
Has the scene sizzled, the screen sizzled with such excitement.
Why, if we were in an underground snowy cave, it would melt from all the sizzling excitement.
That's right.
But rather than talk about that, I guess,
Yeah, we might as well.
If you join us on Thursday, April 3rd, we are wishing a happy birthday, 126 years young.
April 3rd?
30th.
I thought you said 3rd.
I probably did. Thursday, April 30th. That's hard for my brain.
Okay.
We are wishing a 126th birthday to David Manners, who doesn't appear in any
Frankenstein
Universal
film.
Frankenstein film.
No,
but he appears in
he's in
two
a lot
of
of
my favorites.
A lot of pivotal ones.
I love him in Dracula.
Yeah.
When he throws the newspaper down, as I've said a million times.
Little hissy fit.
Nah, I don't think it's a hissy fit. He just fucking has had it.
He's had it. Yeah.
I love that at that moment because the movie doesn't have that tone. The movie is kind of deadly serious a lot, at least in that part.
Deadly, anyway.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a little bit of humor from Dwight Fry in the beginning, but mainly it's very dry and serious, especially at that point. And then he just throws the newspaper down like, this is bullshit.
Fuck this bullshit.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And of course, just anything to do with the black cat. I love.
Well, and he's also in The Mummy. He's very good.
That's right.
He's good in
The Mummy too. Yeah.
I really like him. I wish he didn't retire when he did. I would have loved to have seen more. He's also good in The Mystery of Edwin Drood.
You say so.
I do.
On his 12th birthday, what film studio was founded in 1912?
That would be Universal Pictures.
Incorrect.
Jewel?
It's Universal Pictures. And then on a bit of a Frankenstein note, this might be a stretch. What film was released on this day, April 3rd, 1975? Definitely a Frankenstein connection.
Is there?
Yeah. It's not in the title.
75.
You've seen it and you like it. This is my guess.
Okay.
We've probably talked about it.
Yeah,
it's a classic. It's a Roger Corman movie.
Oh, Death Race 2000?
Death Race 2000 is right. There's a character in that film
called Frankenstein. David Carradine. Yeah, I love that movie. And they remade it sometime within the last 10, 15 years.
And?
It's one of those remakes where it's like, yeah, I heard of this movie called Death Race 2000. Never saw it. Don't know anything about it. Yeah. But let's remake it anyway.
Okay, and if you join us on... Oh, but we didn't even talk about Death Race 2000 itself.
No.
Who plays Frankenstein in that? Is it
David Carradine?
David Carradine. Doesn't he play Dracula in House of Frankenstein?
No, that would be his father.
His father, John Carradine.
Yes.
The
patriarch of the Carradine... we just lost a Carradine.
We just lost another Carradine
about a month ago.
Yeah, to a similar style of death, actually. But
was it? I never read how Robert Carradine.
Well, he just killed himself.
Oh, I didn't read that. I just saw that he died.
And so did David. But all right, enough anal glands. Now it's the Autoerotic Asphyxiation podcast.
Yeah.
So David Carradine plays Frankenstein, where his father played Dracula. That's the way to remember it.
Yeah.
In case people need, it's like we can come up with a mnemonic.
We can print up little flashcards too. That'll help.
And now that film, is that film satirical?
Yes, it is very much so.
Yeah, it's very fun. Sylvester Stallone's in that.
He is.
Who's he?
He's like the rival driver.
I haven't seen it in a while. I feel like you don't really identify with either one of them. You know Frankenstein as he's like a hero.
He's sort of a cipher kind of a character that you don't know anything about him.
And he's a vicious, cold-hearted killer, and that's one of the things you like about him.
Yes, exactly.
So it kind of works.
And, it's got the usual Corman, Dick Miller in there, but Paul Bartel is really funny. I think he directed it as well.
Yeah, just the notion of the film is funny on the face of it. It is a race, but you get extra points for killing people. The different points for different types of people.
Yes. Somehow or another, it came up on my first date with Dawn.
And she
had seen it and loved it. I'm like, okay,
all right,
we're done. I know.
Yeah, we're done.
I don't have to. I don't have to go on another.
I love you. Yep. Let's get married.
Yep.
And if you join us on Friday, May 1st,
what are we talking about?
We are still mourning the deaths one after another in 1954 and 1955 of Thom Tyler, the black-eyed
mummy Karis,
and Skelton Nags.
Oh, we'll see Skelton coming up in a couple films.
All right, well, we'll look forward to that.
Once you see him, you can't forget him, that's for sure.
And of course, we are celebrating the 43rd anniversary of the release of the German film Frankenstein's Schwiegermutter.
Can you say that on a podcast?
I think you can. We've been blocked from YouTube Germany.
Yeah.
And if you join us on Saturday,
so you know nothing about that.
No, it's German. It's from 1983.
Continue. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Well, this is gonna be hard for me because we're on Saturday, May 2nd. We're celebrating the anniversary of the release in 1941 of what film? No, it's not that one. It has Bela Lugosi in it, though. Yeah, that's right. The Black Cat.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't even listening.
Are you looking up Frankenstein's Schwiegermutter?
How do you spell that?
Frankenstein's with an S.
Yeah.
SCHW, at least according to this, IEGER mutter, like the word mutter, like I'm doing now.
Mutter is
1983. Probably Mutter.
Frankenstein's mother-in-law is the English.
It's the sequel to Frankenstein General Hospital. Is that around that same time?
75-year-old Gloria, once an attraction in Victor Frankenstein's Fun Fair show, learns that he has opened a beauty farm, including a rejuvenation machine. Surrounded by freaks and robots, Victor gladly offers to help Gloria. Now I kind of want to see it.
See?
Yep. It's a feature film. Apparently got a
70 minutes.
No, it's
58 minutes.
An hour 55. So
too long then. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We've got time for that shit.
Nope.
And if you join us on Sunday, May 3rd, we are, of course, still mourning the death in 1933 of what actor?
Frederick Kerr?
That's right.
Yeah.
And you get it with just the death date.
Yep.
Look at you.
Yep.
Put a ding, ding, ding bell sound.
Yep.
And we are, of course, also mourning the death in 1969 of what cinematographer and director and actor and German and fled the Nazis.
An actor?
I think he's an actor. He might not be an actor.
Cinematographer, director, actor.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know who this is.
I'm trying to. Okay, who was it?
His first name's Karl.
Karl Freund?
Yeah, was he an actor or am I?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he was.
I always get him mixed up with the guy from what's the one where the guy starts with a dead guy in a pool?
You talking about William Holden? Oh, you're getting me mixed up with Eric von Stroheim.
I always do that. Yeah. Not on my list, Eric von Stroheim.
Okay.
And of course, on
the movie you're referencing was
Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. On Tuesday, May 5th, if you join us on Tuesday, May 5th, we are celebrating the birthday of Jack Pierce, born in 1889.
Okay.
On May 5th, 1889, and he had a little Hitler mustache, and
somewhere in Greece.
Somewhere in Greece. Yeah. That's right. He's Greek.
I think Janos is his real name.
Oh, is that right? Janos Pierce?
Something. I don't think Pierce is
Pierceopolis?
Yes.
That's how you Greek things. It's like when you say you're Polish and you just put Tom Langsky.
Yep.
We are also celebrating the birth on May 5th of 1943 of what knight of the British realm that is a comedian and has been knighted. So his name is Sir, middle name Edward, first name Michael. It's Michael Palin's birthday.
Yes, I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Last name Palin.
I'm fucking with you.
Happy birthday, Michael Palin, who has nothing to do with Frankenstein.
No, but he has a lot to do with Monty Python.
He was in a show that had a Frankenstein monster in it that beat up a bunch of people at in fact, he's in that shot, isn't he?
The bus stop.
At the bus stop. He's the guy that doesn't get clocked in the head by John Cleese.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Michael Palin.
Yes, we love you.
I just saw him in something. Did you ever see the movie Death of Stalin?
No.
It's fun. It's literally about the death of Stalin. So it's Stalin and his cabinet, and they're all a bunch of yes men, and it's
so is it
just
funny,
just not as antic or antic as the yes men sketch from Monty Python, but almost in some scenes, and it is very, very funny. And it's got Steve Buscemi as Khrushchev, and Michael Palin is somebody. He's Molotov.
Oh, yeah.
How have you never heard of this film? Came out maybe 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know how I've never heard of it.
I recommend it.
Jeffrey Tambor is
in it too. He's really funny.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And if you join us on Wednesday, May 6th, we are, of course, celebrating the... it's time to celebrate.
Yep.
We are celebrating the 1968 release of what Turkish film? No, not that one.
Oh, okay. Then
I've never heard of it before. It's called... this is what I have. Killing versus Frankenstein. Is that possible? Could that be a phrase? Killing versus Frankenstein. Maybe I got the wrong name. Yep. It's called Killing versus Frankenstein. It's a Turkish adventure horror film directed by Nuri Akinci.
Killing Frankenstein, the Dr. Noya Karsi is the original Turkish.
And it's a crossover between the notorious Italian Fumetti Nero character Killing.
Okay.
And then in parentheses it says sadistic, but spelled like if you would spell it if he was Turkish.
Okay.
And Frankenstein's Monster. It's a 47-minute, low-budget theatrical release. Pits the masked criminal against the stitched monster in a unique, obscure genre mashup. Stars Michael Palin and Steve Buscemi. Killing. I love the poster. That's awesome.
Yeah, the poster's great. I can't imagine the movie's anywhere near that.
And that's everything.
Okay. Well, when I edit
the whole thing.
When I edit, if there's things like that where we mention, we got to post that, I'll try to
remind you. Did remind me. Thank you about that, because I'm sure I would have forgotten. Yeah. What the hell was it? Oh, those
album
Captain
covers.
and Tennille and Mama's Family Lady. Lawrence, Vicki Lawrence.
Album covers. Yeah.
That might have been a single, but it might have been an album.
No, that was the album cover.
Was the album? Yeah. Okay. So this whole time I thought it was the cheating wife shot Andy. I just watched Reservoir Dogs the other day.
Okay.
And then in that opening bit where they're talking about music and you have no idea they're murderers or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what Chris Penn's character says. He just listened to what's this Vicki Lawrence?
Night the Lights Went
On Georgia. This whole time I thought it was the cheating wife shot Andy. No, it was whatever shot Andy. Yeah. I remember listening to that song.
Oh, it was all over the place.
Hundreds of times. We had the single and you just listened to it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Mm-mm.
It just was a gigantic hit and then it disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yep. Well,
like Frankenstein meets
the Wolf.
It was
eclipsed by that stellar show Mama's Family in pop culture history.
It is amazing because I consider myself a Carol Burnett fan. Like I'm a fan of everyone that had anything to do with the Carol Burnett show.
Mm-hmm.
I just have no interest in watching that
garbage. I can't anymore.
It's awful.
No, it's terrible.
They seem like they're all talented.
Yeah.
And Carol Burnett has a big part in the show Better Call Saul. Did you ever get that?
Yeah, I've never got there.
Oh, you got to get there.
Yeah. All right. The minute begins. We continue on the shot of Larry lying in the stream.
Yeah.
Snow is covering his anal glands.
You got that in your notes.
Yeah.
Did it snow? What happened here? Did he collapse into a snowbank that then melted? Or why is he covered in snow?
I don't know.
It snowed down there?
Apparently.
And here's more importantly to me, the big mystery of this minute to me.
Yeah.
Did he fall asleep with a snowball in his hand?
Yeah.
Because there's snow in his hand.
Yeah.
Like how fast would snow melt in your hand?
Pretty quickly.
Like if it's cold and if it's warm enough, the snow is melting and you're not wearing a coat and
stream trickling and
that's going to last about, I don't know, maybe half a minute.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But
I'm from Minnesota and so I know snow, goddammit.
But it does appear to be actually cold in there on this set because you can see his breath.
No, you can't really?
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed, and I should probably just mention, I guess this minute nothing happens, so we can kind of do it.
Yeah, he gets up, walks around. That's literally what happens.
We can kind of do our notes willy-nilly, but at some points it kind of looks like there are bit like beams and things that could be covered with snow, or they could be ash. Have you thought that ever when you look at it? Like it looks like it could be the
I guess
remnants of a burnt.
never occurred to me, but I always thought it was snow because everything else around it is snow.
There's a bunch of snow, so yeah, that's definitely.
But yeah, that's true. That could possibly be ash.
This is where I had the note: did he put his shoes and socks back on? That we covered that. It's my theory.
Your theory.
But if you don't accept it, then it's not Frankenstein minute canon. That he has a transition period. Where he senses that he's.
Why not?
What happened to his sleeve? His sleeve is all ripped.
Torn. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where he got shot?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at his hand and sort of smells it, sniffs it.
Well, no, I don't agree. I think he's not looking at his hand, and then he goes to wipe his face with his hand.
And he notices.
And then looks down and notices his hand.
Yes, that's what happened.
But I like the idea that he's sniffing it. That would be great.
Well, to carry on the anal gland.
Yeah, and the urine and feces and all the things that wolves do. Does he need to check his hands to see if he's still the Wolfman? Because it seems like he does.
He does, because that's the first thing he looks at when he's transitioning into the Wolfman.
Right, in the Wolfman, the movie.
And in this as well. He looks down at his hands. Not in the hospital, but on the wagon.
On the wagon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and she even looks down at his hands like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Actually, they say masturbation can cause that. No, I don't think they do.
No, I don't think so.
Oh wow! Yeah. See, I mean, you got to be an expert. Right? Do you consider yourself expert level?
No, I'm strictly an amateur.
Or is it just such a traumatic thing that he sort of instinctively checks just because he still can't quite believe what has happened? Like, oh my God, I'm back. Actually, all of this makes more sense if he does have that transition period where he puts his shoes on.
I guess.
And then
I don't know.
Even earlier in the film, it makes sense too, but we don't know how long that period is. But there's a period of time where he changes back from the Wolfman and finds his way back to the hospital he's staying at, and changes into his
pajamas. Yeah,
it all ties together.
Well, and like in the Wolfman, he's wearing a wife beater, and
then he's wearing his shirt,
and then he's
back on.
Yeah, and he takes it off after he's done.
You don't know what lycanthropy is like. There's all kinds of shit that happens.
No idea. No, I hope to not experience firsthand.
Well, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Maybe my worst enemy.
Is that Trump? Oh boy, that's the sound of his anal glands
exploding
from the script. Let's have a look here. Let's see if I can find the actual part of the script. Fearfully, he looks at his hands, but the hairy growth has disappeared, and he realizes that the time of his spell has passed away once more. So there you go. Okay. And then the other thing I was going to mention, I was going to start to do it last week, is trying to figure out where the hell we are. It says, in interior catacomb.
Well, yeah, you said you had a lengthy description of it.
The light in the catacomb has changed. It is brighter now, though still... Is this... Oh, no, no, that's not it. Interior catacomb. This is all description. So you're tasked with making this film. You're Roy William Neal. Right. You have to make this film. So here's the description. Well, first of all, it says interior catacombs, long night. Like there's a difference. Just darker.
Yeah.
This is part of the cellars, tunnels, and corridors over which the medieval house had been built, used by Dr. Frankenstein as a sanitarium.
Okay.
This is all just description.
Yep.
In springtime, the melting ice sends a crushing stream of gray water through these catacombs, carrying rocks, logs, brush, dead animals, and wolfmen on its way downhill. In summer, the stream dries up, littering the stony ground with debris, which lies there until it is swept on again by the new floods of the next year. Now it is still winter.
Okay.
The white tentacles of a glacier fill a part of the catacombs with transparent solid ice, waiting to be melted. I mean, what is Siodmak doing?
He's writing a novel.
He's describing something we're supposed to film? Does it suddenly become a documentary?
I think
and then
you get David
narrator.
David Attenborough comes in and narrates it.
Now it is still winter. I can't do Attenborough. Waiting to be melted by the spring. I can't do it. On the left are man-made walls and stone arches. To the right,
that's
the ice of the glacier. the ice of the glacier, and on the ground the refuse of the dried up stream.
Yeah,
Now,
he's
it's
writing
insanity.
himself.
Along
He's
this corridor,
writing himself a novel.
this is kind of good because this sounds like something I'd make up. Along this corridor runs the Wolfman. That sentence didn't end the way you thought it was gonna. Diffused lights, seemingly from nowhere, shine through the tunnel from holes in the roofing. Before the beast reaches the camera, it stops, turns exhausted, then slowly sinks to its knees, it collapses. Then the next thing is, they go outside to beat the shit out of Maliva. And then it's interior catacombs day. The light in the catacomb has changed. It is brighter now, though still seeming to come from nowhere. The unseen sun makes the icy tentacles of the glacier glow. The constant melody of trickling water is heard, snow melting somewhere, flowing away in a small brook in the middle of the cave. It's really, how it's kind of, there's spots that it's almost,
it's a copy of a copy. And
this approaching spring is beginning to melt the glacier. In the center of the cave, a man, parentheses Larry, lies unconscious on the ground.
Couldn't it just have said, in the center lies Larry?
A man. Well, I mean, he's not always a man.
Yeah.
Larry has changed. Well, which is
You've
littered
changed,
with the refuse of the previous year's flood.
It used to be about the music.
Larry has changed. He used to be about the music.
Yep.
Larry has changed from the wolf into human form again with the coming of the day. I'm just stumbling through it. His clothes, torn by his flight, hang in shreds from his body. So we have one rip on one sleeve.
Yeah. Would you really want to see clothes hanging in shreds off a chain?
Like he's got a pocket on his shirt and that's like hanging?
Yeah. Well, he couldn't get his cigarettes out.
The light increases as the sun moves higher. This is just like a whole day.
Yeah.
The small trickle of water passing through the center of the catacomb to disappear underground becomes stronger, and the icy water reaches Larry's hands and face, pushing a small wave against his cheek. Larry moves, opens his eyes. Fearfully, he looks at his hands, but the hairy growth has disappeared, and he realizes that the time of his spell has passed away once more. Slowly, he sits up, looking around, bewildered. Camera pans to show what he sees. The icy tentacles of the glacier blocking the catacomb at one end. I mean, how do you film this?
You don't. That's why Roy William Neal looked at it like, we're not filming that shit. We're just going to lay there and get up.
Throw some snow on him. He got some in his hand. It's perfect.
Perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like I said, you write a novel like that, you don't write a screenplay like that.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
You're not describing. I mean, every once in a while you'll see a note like that in a script where you think, well, there's no way to really show that, but it's like a note to the actor.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Or even a set dressing where you say, well, this is where this used to be. And
but it's generally not spelled out that explicitly.
Glacier. Where's this glacier?
Or that flowery, or I don't understand.
Is this area near a glacier? Where? How close?
Well, there are glaciers up in the mountains.
Glaciers.
Yeah, in the Alps.
In Germany?
In the Alps, yeah.
Oh,
because the Lord Alps those that Alp themselves.
Oh.
Little horse feathers reference there.
So what reference?
It's from Horse Feathers.
Oh, is it?
No.
Is he in the area in Ludwig's house where Ludwig piped in the gas? Is that what this is? Area where all those rooms were? And where
I kind of get that feeling. It's down below.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool if there was some way to see that.
Yeah.
Like maybe he looks because there's like a porthole in the door, and he looks in the door and you could see Bomer still laying there.
Just frozen in ice.
Frozen Bomer. You got Binky.
Yeah.
Freeze him up.
Freeze him up.
And is it freezing cold in there? Because it looks like it would be, and he's wearing soaking wet clothes.
Yeah.
So he's not shivering.
No, but you could, like I said,
up.
You can see his breath though. I
didn't notice that. I could see.
It depends on where he's facing and where the light is in relation to him. It's very faint. It's not like in The Thing or The Thing from Another World or anything like that. But you do see his breath, and there are some shots. I don't think they're in this film, but in some where they're out at night, and you can see breath.
Well, that's true. I don't know. Okay. This isn't on the back lot.
No, this is on a set, and they may have just cranked up some refrigeration or something because it does. Some of it looks like it's real snow.
Yeah, it totally does.
The way it behaves.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like. Yeah, I would agree with that. Scott Gollinghouse posts on the Classic Horror Film Board Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman thread in 2008. The smudge over Chaney's right eye So there are some publicity stills.
Mm-hmm.
I started to say behind the scenes, but I guess I consider that separate things.
Yeah.
The publicity stills where Cheney is in this environment,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really stuff we're going to talk about next week. But Scott Gollinghouse says there is a smudge. There's like a black smudge over his right eye, and he claims that he can see it, although his hair is so disheveled that it's hard to spot. And that's what I think. I think, okay, well, he could have a smudge there, but his hair is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's really great. Actually, it looks really cool to me. But it's he says at about 34 minutes and 40 seconds to about 35 minutes and 8. So the whole last 20 seconds of this minute, he says he can see it.
So what's the significance of this?
And as he moves through the ice cavern, his hair is in less disarray and the smudge is easier to spot.
Okay.
You'll just have to wait until next week for me to talk about the insane significance of the smudge on Cheney's forehead.
Okay.
It's just so important. Honestly, there was like a great big discussion in 2008 on the Classic Horror Film
Was there
Board
really?
related to the stills and what it tells us about filming and the order of the filming and who was present at the filming and that kind of shit.
All right.
Which, to be honest, I don't find particularly compelling, but it's a thing to talk about.
Sure.
And we try to be as comprehensive as we can.
Yeah.
And an actor or a new character is going to be introduced next week.
Yeah, new character.
Yeah, and it's interesting to talk about who plays that character. Who plays that character next week? Who plays that character the following week? All that stuff. So it's all related to that. If you know what I'm talking about. Oh wait, why are we turning that off?
Got any more questions, wise ass?
Did you hear something?
I did.
I just heard something.
Yeah, I heard you turn your phone off and lose your notes.
It seemed like it. What am I doing? Go in here.
I'll explain while you find.
You tell me what I'm doing.
You are looking for your notes for our feature that everybody loves. Got any wise ass comments, wise asses?
Backed by popular demand.
Backed by popular demand. What happens is you can join us at patreon.com/Frankenstein Minute and sign up at the friend level for $2 a month.
Friend level for $2 a month.
Yep. You get the minutes a day early on Thursdays rather than Fridays.
Thursdays.
Yep. And all kinds of bonus stuff somewhere.
Bonus content.
Yep. And then you can also sign up at the Wise Ass level for $5 a month.
$5 a month. Yeah.
If you sign up, make sure you click the Wise Ass little box.
Be sure to click.
And you can get the minutes ahead of time and comment on them. Are you okay? You're having a stroke over there?
Just trying to stay awake during this bit.
Yeah, I know. And then we read them. Here you go.
We send out the minutes 1 minute at a time, and you comment on them. And here are the comments for minute 35 of Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, the Ilona Massey vehicle.
It was definitely an Ilona Massey vehicle.
Ilona Massey vehicle.
Yeah.
Mike Herman writes, little known trivia fact. Broderick Crawford is passed out in the snow just out of frame.
Yeah.
Take a shot every time a joke about Cheney's alcoholism comes to mind, and you'll look as good as he does here. Actually, it's like sort of it's shooting fish in a barrel.
It is.
Which would be a really odd way to shoot fish. But there is something about this whole waking up hungover thing that is intrinsically part of the character of the Wolfman.
It is.
It does seem to suit Cheney for whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever reason you want to affix to it.
Yeah.
I thought about saying something too, and I'm like, nah, we've done that so much. But
actually, at the beginning of this minute, something I just don't think I mentioned. I think his nose and mouth are fully underwater. I think that would I would hope that would wake you up.
Yeah, or not.
Or kill you. Yeah. Who died like that? Whitney Houston, I guess. Was there somebody? Jim Morrison or somebody died like that?
I don't know.
Thanks, Mike.
We're not a death watch.
We're not?
No, not at this.
Oh,
not in this
segment.
segment.
To start taking more notes.
No,
not in this segment. That's true. We're past that.
Yeah.
Vincent writes, I was thinking that water must have been a comfortable temperature to lie in, but then I saw Cheney's breath. Okay. Hey, see?
Yeah.
Good work. Good work, Vincent.
Yep.
Way to, scheme to try and get my job. So that set must have been chilled to some degree.
So if you're listening, Vincent.
Yeah. You know how to get a hold of us.
Email me at...
Yeah, maybe do it separate. That's a good point. Yes, apparently so. I don't see it. It's not worth rewinding it, I guess. Will I see it next minute? Probably. Maybe I see it next minute.
Maybe, but I definitely saw it this minute.
Okay. Yeah.
I was, and I was, after like the umpteenth time I've watched it, then I was looking for it. Like,
Sure.
hey, I wonder, because that looks like it's cold. That looks like real snow.
Yep.
So then I looked and like, yeah, there it is.
So did Ludwig's home, sanitarium, everything, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all tied together, right?
Yeah, it was all.
It burned to the ground, and maybe that melted the glacier, and then the water rushed in and froze that area. So then that's why that area is like all frozen like that.
I guess, or it's.
How do you get snow in there though? There's a lot of snow.
Yeah, there's a lot
underground.
of snow on the ground.
Is there a lot of snow underground? I mean, I can imagine if you have a hole in the ground and then a cave.
In a cave.
It'll get it in a ways, maybe
Probably
even quite a ways.
Frost, layers of frost.
Could be frost.
Build up.
We just had this our garage in the garage.
Yeah.
Jackie's theory is we didn't close the freezer because we have a freezer out there. Didn't close it all the way, and it's covered in what looks like snow.
Okay.
Good point.
Yeah. Okay.
What minute? How many? What time?
We're 40, so
Oh,
way more than I thought
get
we
the
would
hell
have.
out of here.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yep, I'm done.
Did we do anal glands?